All right, hello. We're back. It is Saturday night. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. I've had a really long day. We'll talk about that, top of everything else that we're going to talk about tonight, I think. So sorry for the slightly late start, a couple minutes late. It has to do with the long day, which we'll get into. But we're back. Life is good. We're here. I'm excited to do some more work on this Demi Trainer tonight. We're giving away, I believe, an RG Tallgeese, which should be fun. And so, like I said, hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. We're going to jump into the chat, say hello, all that good stuff. Before I do a couple quick things, number one, if you enjoy these streams, do please hit that like button. Helps more people see the stream, which is a good thing. Help build this little community we've got going on here. Number two, we do have a sale going on this weekend over at mechawarehouse.com. 20% off select items with code April20. There's some good stuff in that collection. I think it's over 100 items. So definitely worth taking a look. And we had some sweet restocks yesterday. And so also worth checking out some of those restocks. Delpy, a lot of good Bandai stuff. So at any rate, we're back. Life is good. Oh, and the one other thing. Super chats, Streamlabs donations are on, and any contributions via those channels goes directly, that revenue from that goes directly towards any other backup prizes. I think we do have one backup prize today. Let me go look. A little disorganized getting started today. Yeah, we do have a backup prize in queue in case that main giveaway goes really fast tonight. So anyway, I'm going to jump into the chat, say hello, get to building, and then we can talk about my crazy day. So it's up Dylan Dull, Wolfpack, Lord Kronos, Kilo Delta, Realtime 88, Go Zero, Matthew Russ, Baron Radium, Studio AU, Phelan Mercia, Double Gundam Exia, Sergeant McRuff, Brown Head Marley, Kyle Walter, Baka ZCO, The Spider Monkey, aka JDM Ghost, what's up? Blah 3710 MZ, Edible Clown, Lego Yoda, Justin Choi, Andrew London. Hey friends, been a long time since I've been able to tune in. Feels good to be back. Good to have you back, Andrew. Young Hero, The Tough Turtle, FTL Drive. What's up? Oh, what are you working on? Great question. What's everybody up to tonight? Raylan, what's up? Sound Agent Matthew, what's going on? Disney Hero Prime, Tom Cetrick. Everyone glad to join the computer right now, recovering from surgery right now. Well, hopefully your recovery's going well. The surgery went well. Greg Thomas, what's up? I said Discord, but next order is going to be non-Bandai, and you put the Peachy I want on sale. I'm sorry, or you're welcome. I'm not sure which one you're looking for. Rob Sadler, what's up? Maverick Entity, Eating Builder, sadly had to leave her 9, help mother out with her custodian work, but already spent some time today building a gym. Canon 2, nice. How was it? Or how is it? Real good deals and some PGs in there, definitely. I can relate. Sitting down after a long day myself, 10 plus hours. Yeah, my day was probably 13 or so with what was going on today. Heathcliff, what's up? John Sosa, howdy. Gunpla, thank you. You just got my Jupiter Gundam and accessories, nice. Taught my youngest daughter to ride a bike today, so feeling all accomplished, nice. Donald Clark, what's up? Realtime 88, Solid Monkey. Nafa Fan, Tough Turtle working on it. Finishing FM Ariel, putting in the Cosmos kit out. Nice. Slippin' Shaman's music and podcast. Super excited to be here. Tallgeese by far my favorite mostly too. It's a good kit. Herfe, what's up? Sidon El Mesa, Toy Mechanic, RN. Rick Tuck, how's it going, dude? Just got done feeding the dogs. To clean up, I'll start my 4th Diron build. It's going to be massive. Nice. Working on repainting the HGFC God Gundam into hyper mode since the old verse 7 PPN was a 2014 only release, and so far it's really good. Good to get it finished. Picked up the first PG, the other. Snagged the Zakutu local for 100. For an older kit, not too bad, Nick. Trying to cement pieces together for the seams. Not likely going to work out, and adding a few scribe lines as I go. Well, that's cool. I think I grabbed one of those a while back. Looking forward to building it someday. I think I'm on the legs today. So anyway, my long day. We had a karate tournament, relatively local, had a few students competing. So that's where I was basically all day today, supporting 3 of my students, seeing some friends. Got there for an 8:30 open, and we left there a little after 7, I think. I guess 11 hours? I guess it's more like 11 hours. Still a long, long day. I'm beat, helping with officiating and doing all that good stuff. And now here, just literally grabbed pizza on the way home and got in the door maybe like 20 minutes ago, something like that. I guess 20 minutes. Had all of like 10 minutes to get out of my officiating gear, eat a few slices of pizza, and then get the stream up and running. My order from last week today. Props to Minion that packed it. Seeing a hole in the top of it. Thought one of the kits might have been damaged, but they had airbag in the right spot for it. Nice. It's like fun, but yeah, it's a long day. Yeah, it definitely is. How's the family doing? Good, Rick. Thanks for asking. Had them all in tow today. Kids were relatively well behaved for the super long day. Did this same tournament last year, and it was much smaller, I think, because we got finished a lot earlier. And I think they just were not prepared for or don't understand what's needed to organize an event of the size that they were at today. So got through it. None of my people got hurt or anything like that, so good day overall, I guess. But definitely tired. I feel like I can hear it in my voice, the long day. But anyway, enough about me. What's everybody else up to? How are you guys doing? I think a few people mentioned some kits. No WrestleMania for the fan this weekend. I'm not a wrestling fan. Need help with any Mac? Let me know. Thanks, Rick. Definitely keep that in mind. I gotta really start getting on planning for that. We did announce that this week on Wednesday in the monthly recap that we are doing AnyMac again this year. August 11th, I think, was the date. Is the date. To watch finally arrive. Nice. Definitely looking forward to some sleep tonight, though, after the long day. Get some rest and such. There's some HGs I mean to get, and 30-minute missions. Egg nice. Working on staining railing my back porch Saturday afternoon. Besides that, didn't do much today. It's something. Nothing wrong with a day without a whole lot going on. I think I'm just going to stay home tomorrow. I was going to, normally Sunday mornings is my jiu-jitsu day, but I think I need the recovery time. Get caught up on all the things I couldn't do today. Saturday is often my get caught up in Mecha Warehouse stuff and chores around the house and things like that. So I think it's going to be Sunday this week. Unfortunately, not making it out to ValleyCon, which I think is tomorrow. Just be a bit too much. Two big events back to back, I think. would not have left me in a good place. We're on Neo Xeon narrative, sanding most parts tonight. Nice. It's a pretty good day to do it. Not hot, not cold, just right. Nice. Sunday should be donut day, Nick. Maybe it should be. Maybe I should reward the kids for being well behaved and not being a huge problem all day. Because 11 hours is a long time to keep a kid out of trouble, you know? We'll have to see. We're ready for the solar eclipse. Not really. I'm actually on the hook with the new day job. They're onboarding a new software engineer on Monday. And the software engineer that's been there longer is I think going up north somewhere. Going up north somewhere to see the eclipse with his daughter or something like that. So I'm on the hook to kind of onboard the new guy. 5 miles from the end of the very last eclipse band. We're pretty close. I think we're at like 95% or something where we're at, and go an hour or two north from here and you get into the 100%. Which sounds cool. Wish I had the time or whatever, but I think it'd be pretty nuts up that way with the whole thing going on. Guess I was also launching 3 rockets at 3:33 p.m. on the day of the eclipse. Interesting. 3 rockets the same day at the same time? Man, my eyes feel the been out and about all day feeling. You know, that like burning feeling? .100% weather Bob Berlin, last thing I know. That sounds probably about right. I haven't spent a whole lot of time looking in detail. I know I'm not going to go. You're collecting data from the eclipse. Oh, interesting. Just put the final code in the Decide Hell EW Wings. I need to decide my next project. Nice. Do you have any recommendations on hotels for any mech? I don't personally have any plans, or not plans, recommendations. That's going to be an interesting one. I have not stayed in much in the way of hotels. If you send me an email, though, I can probably ask a few people, because we did have a few people that stayed in hotels last year. And I can always try to ask them. Or if you're on the Discord, you could always ask for recommendations, because we did have some people traveling from out of state last year, which was good. Hoping that having I think we're announcing earlier this year, I'm hoping that we are able to draw more people as a result and get a even bigger turnout. We should have a little more space in the warehouse this year, which will hopefully allow us to do some more interesting things. A few hotels around. It was not far from Mecha Warehouse. There you go. Rick came up and stayed at hotels, so maybe he's got some recommendations. Either the place to stay or not to stay, I guess, depending on how it was. So Marriott Courtyard, close. I stayed there. I work at one. People enjoy it much. Nice. It's an inn near there is pretty good. One of the better Hamptons. Nice. There's definitely some stuff around. Once you get to like the Concord area, you're starting to get into the beginning of like touristy areas in New Hampshire. Not as much as like way up north, but a little bit. When I'm making it out to NMAC this year, probably gonna have to fly this time. Nice. Well, there's some advantages to flying for sure. I think I gotta send some emails and messages tomorrow to start coordinating some things for NMAC. So a lot of catch up to do tomorrow. More expensive, but less travel time, right? That's why I like when I go down to Virginia for ODO, I typically fly. Just the time is worth the money to me. Conway is going to Hotel Hell. Good thing Concord isn't like that yet. Southwest will fly to Concord. Oh, interesting. That'd be super convenient. Manchester's a super nice airport too to fly into. Probably a little more expensive depending on where you're coming from, because it's a smaller airport. But it's definitely the kind of airport you can go like right into, right out of pretty easily. Flew out of there for business a few times some years back, and felt like you practically just walk right in onto the airplane. It's pretty much ideal. Be 6 and 14, but it is more expensive. Bought that RG high new. It was only 40. Super excited to build it. Got to build Wing Zero RG first. Nice. Nashua has some really weird connections you would never expect. Oh, interesting. Nashua is another like super small airport. I feel like that's even smaller. Like, do they even have a terminal? Gonna battle Operation 2 for PS5 PC. Just released the Messer from Hathaway Flash, so hopefully it's Bandai way of saying, hey, we haven't forgotten to make the next part of the movie. That would be cool. Okay, 14. Also starving today. Didn't end up eating really much of a lunch. I had like half a, I don't know, protein bar or something, I guess you'd call it, but it was really stale, really hard. I feel like it screwed up my jaw. My jaw was clicking eating pizza when I got home. It's just real small. My brother used to live across the street from it. The jiu-jitsu gym that I train at was located right next to it, I think, for a while. I was trying to pull up for the Messer, wasted 120 tokens so far. Good evening, ladies and gents. What's up, Blasphemy Builds? I also bit my tongue at some point in the last few days, and it's driving me nuts. It is so like tender and inflamed or something that it just keeps bumping. Another option is flying to Boston or rent a car and drive. Yeah, the downside of that is driving out of Boston. It's not that bad, I guess, from the airport, but driving in Boston kind of sucks. But it's an option. I usually fly out of Boston. You could always take the bus up to Concord and just use like an Uber or something to get around Concord. I don't know if that's more expensive or less expensive. Probably less convenient in some ways. Does my wife bites her tongue in her sleep and drives her nuts? Yeah, I don't know. It's like I did something and it feels like it just keeps happening. And it just keeps rubbing the insides of my teeth, and I don't know how to give it a break, you know? Yeah, my eyes finally feel like they want to fall out of my head. Speaking of Hathaway Flash, there's a much difference in look between the novel and movie. Chica on the color, so I'm surprised Bandai hasn't done a P Bandai novel colors of the Chi and Penelope. That's interesting. worst time ever. I bit my tongue and burned my mouth at the same time. Still paid for it. That sucks. The two worst things. Mark D. Hello, Nick. 6 who didn't wake up. Almost didn't wake up for stream. No worries. Glad you're here, though. Min Fu, it's up. Hey, please don't eat my cunt. Sorry, too late. Consider renting a car more so we can have that freedom to get around if needed. It's a good option. I mean, it is a nice area. If you're into hiking or anything like that, there's definitely some nice spots. Concord and North. There's some nice spots not up that way too. Kate and I did a vacation up that way 1 year, a long time ago. I think before we had the kids. There's some cool stuff up that way. Any tongue injuries? Weird, doesn't hurt, but feels weird. No, this definitely hurts. Nighttime runs from Boston, New Hampshire are really easy. Past 6, you start being able to go to the Lakes region nearly sub 2 hours. Yeah, there's definitely, you got to watch the traffic a bit. I've thought about that a lot, thinking about going to SCGMC, which hopefully this will be the year. Because you fly to LA and land like right before rush hour or something like that. It's like not something I'm looking forward to drive-wise. Looking forward to the event though. Excited NEMEC is happening again. Nice. Did you come out last time, Weeks? Hope Hathaway doesn't become the next Thunderbolt. Never actually finishes. Yeah, it'd be much preferable if they actually finish it. The people who commute OSP to Boston daily still, that's crazy. Kate used to commute into Boston daily. She'd take the bus and like the subway or whatever when she got in there. And that was insane. Especially for what she was making at the time. It was just nuts. Anyone have any advice when using magnets for dioramas? I know it's simple, but I want to know any extra info that I should know. First, I'm trying to build something that I can break down and store. Great question. I have no experience myself, but I do have some magnets to try at some point. For Thunderbolt has been at a standstill too. No, I'm in Michigan, so couldn't make the trek with work, but I love to be a showcasing event. Ah, gotcha. Then we went to Boston. We parked on the outside and took the train in. Yeah, that's what we usually would do when going to Boston for stuff. You go to the museums or aquarium or something like that, and you catch either the commuter rail or the Green Line or something to go in. Driving in Boston isn't fun. And parking and all that stuff. Why do Bandai water slides suck? I'm not sure. Dreamed that my wife and I went to Boston for vacation. We stayed in an old house. And we took a trip to Mecha Warehouse, and we got back. The house had busted a pipe and then collapsed. Interesting. If you are into arcades and want something very cool to visit New Hampshire, when you're up there, look, fun spot, Laconia. It's about 45 minutes north of Concord. I've heard of that. I'm thinking about going sometime. It's like an arcade museum and stuff up there too. Like, I think it might have the record for largest arcade in the US or anywhere or something. Caleb Shuck, what are you building again? This is the Demi Trainer from Witch from Mercury, high grade. Built Choo Choo's Demi Trainer some time ago, so catching up on this. Got some decals waiting for me at the warehouse as well to pick up next time I'm up there. For Epion and the Full Mechanics aerials, so I'll hopefully move those projects forward at some point too. Maybe after this we'll have another panel lining stream or two before we do another new kit, and then maybe a decal stream down the road from there. An RG God gun him and the water slides keep peeling off. Oh, that's a bummer. Tell my tenant any Mac. I convinced my wife for us to go on vacation. She chose to go to Maine, so luckily I was able to attend the event. Guess I gotta start convincing her for another vacay. There you go. Yeah, use it as a pass-through to something else. You know, Maine. Vermont's nice too. Some good spots up in northern Vermont. Depending on what kind of stuff you like to do for vacation, I guess. It's the largest collection of arcade cabinets in the world. There you go. Fun spots. Cool. My sister lives down the road, so we usually go when I visit. Nice. That's my New Hampshire knowledge. Only been to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Didn't have a chance to prep questions for today, so I gotta start thinking of questions for when we do the draws. Like PTSD from Motor Speedway was stuck at tent during 74-mile-an-hour winds. Oh, geez. We had some crazy wind with the storm we just had. I think it was Thursday. Thursday we had the big snowstorm up here, which is kind of crazy for April. A bunch of places lost power, a lot of down lines. We had blocked roads like on our way out this morning. They got cleared sometime during the day today, so it's taken a while to clean up. We do a Helldivers 2 theme kit bash, but don't know what the kits to use. I haven't seen or played Helldivers 2, so I don't even know what to suggest. What's up? It's Rip Flame. Wednesday we lost the internet all day. It's a bummer. Yes, worst kit ever added, decals or painted was. Dude, I live in North Dakota. We don't know what summer is. I think I got an idea for the first question, but I'll take these ideas under advisement for the second. .97-degree weather today. Summer is starting early. Yeesh. Any plans for this month's mystery box theme? Not yet. I'm actually. I was thinking about that the other day. I've got to work through some ideas. Hopefully tomorrow. On top of the other million things I need to do. Way too much on my plate. What's redacted? 2 bits and results going to be released. So. The original plan was to release the video with all the builds in it yesterday. We had to shift that because Ethan was working from home one of the days, lost power, so couldn't upload in time for that. Then the backup plan was today. I flubbed that with the tournament. I missed some timing things that I thought were going to be different today. So I'm kind of back to the drawing board in that. Maybe tomorrow. I think it is ready. I just need to review it and queue it up. So we'll see. Maybe tomorrow. What's up, Dr. Jones? Okay, let's put these on and then put up the next draw. First draw. It was the most snow you have ever seen from one storm. I think one of the first years we were here in New Hampshire, we got like 1.5 or 2 feet. It might have been one storm or two, but I remember trying to dig it out, and we didn't have the snowblower at the time, and it was nuts. We decided to try to do it by hand with shovels, and it was crazy. Do a live watch along on the stream. There you go. So Comic World Boss, not much. We're going to do the first drawing of the night. Let's figure out our number range here real quick. Okay, so first draw for this RG Tallgeese. Let's do a number from 10 to 1100 and answer the question, are you planning on going to NEMEC 2024? 10 to 1100, are you planning on going to NEMEC 2024? Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be the same comment to be valid entry. To live on a busy road and plows would bear me in. That's rough. Be interesting how many yeses and nos. We got people all over the country, so I imagine it's mostly people in the Northeast that'll be attending. But we did get some people from Virginia last year. We had somebody, I think, from Louisiana fly up. Indiana, I think. Use our trip money for the year on a family wedding in Chicago. It's respectable. You build tonight, Nick? I'm not. Tonight I'm working on the Demi Trainer. It's again a month or two. Sure. It's also time to figure that out. My mind, yes, but physically, no. So, Nick, what have I missed in the last 3 weeks? I don't know. Not a ton. Undecided. Love to go. It's a fair answer. A28. Want to go, hopefully. I don't know. Hoping more people are able to arrange their schedules and stuff with the more time. Would love to have you all out. We had a blast last year, so. All right. Is the center strip of this kit red? It's actually a sticker. There are 5 options. I chose blue. I like blue. Blue's cool. Life is limited with a toddler. I totally get it. You have a 6-month-old and enjoy everything that comes with that. Power Ranger vibes at multi-sticker options, yes. Yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be a no alarm kind of day. Definitely need to recover after today. So I want to give credit to your team for fitting my large order so it's perfectly snug in a box without so much as bending or denting a corner. Just really impressed. That's what we aim to do. People miss out too, or misunderstand sometimes, and think the bubbles are supposed to pad the kits, and they are to an extent. But the biggest reason for bubbles is to maintain box integrity. It's when you've got a void in the box that you have the higher likelihood for damage when the box deforms. So if you can get everything to fit perfectly in the box, not only is it a little bit cheaper to send, which is, you know, valuable, but it's also the usually safer. What'd you do today? So as a karate tournament today, Dr. DeJones helping officiate. I had 3 of my students competing. There were 3 from our sister dojo that were also competing, so supporting all of them, and then I was helping to officiate and stuff, judging and the like, and it was a long day. Speaking of Power Rangers, does anyone know if Black Knights combine and form the Megazord? I haven't seen the Freedom movie yet. Oh, interesting, I'm not sure. So perfectly fit. It was like the box was made for the order. I thought something was left out looking at the size of the box. Nice. That's like perfect there, right? Just enough box to get everything in there, protect it well, minimize voids. It's pretty cool. They did well, pretty well. So I had 2 kids competing in kata, so forms, if you're not up on the Japanese terms. One took first in his division, the other took second. And then I had 1 adult fighter competing. He did not place in his division, but did very well for his first tournament. I was proud of what he was able to do and the progress he made preparing for the tournament, so it was a good day. They bring honor to the dojo, they did. I'm sure they're just MS that don't combine. The color schemes of them are cool. When I will release a full squad set. And what different size boxes do you use? Good question. So we've got 2 really small ones, a 555 and a 664, I think, or 644. We've got 1283, 1284, so that's we're up to 4 sizes. 1410 6, that's 5. 16 14 6, 16 14 8, 16 14 10. So that's what, 8, something like that. 18 14 12, 18 14 6, 24 16 8, 24 16 10. We've got like a 20 18 multi-height. I think that's it. So there's a pretty decent number of boxes. There's definitely a trade-off of complexity of ordering and maintaining stock on more sizes of boxes versus the cost savings on shipping and the like. Speaking of boxes, what's with the spelling of Quattro's name on the MG Rick Diaz box? Oh, I haven't seen. How's it spelled? A lot of it, they're like converting to and from katakana multiple times, and I think it loses precision, kinda. Black Knights, but look like might just be a repaint angle. Doing a world tour and plants. So Nick, do you have any recommendations for spray can paint to use? I've got my MG XX I'm building, and I want to repaint the gold fins, but don't own any fancy painting equipment. I haven't used much in the way of spray cans. I used a Mr. Hobby top coat, and those work pretty well. I've heard people use Tamiya with good luck. I wanted the whole set too. Either pre-order or hope the scalper ship Mercy. Vagina. There you go. I got a funny story that I can't really relate about looking at the Bandai Hobby site, looking at another version of the Rick Diaz with Google Translate on, and the translation was not great. How long do you think these PG Wing Zeros will stay in stock? I plan to get one, but I just spent 300 Mecha Warehouse over the past 2 weekends. I'm not 100% sure. We'll get more if they're available if they run out. No guarantees that they will be. Okay, I'm calling time. Let's do this draw. So it's hard to say. haven't looked to see. It's probably down to enough that the quantity shows on the website. So it really depends. It's one of the more popular PGs that's come in recently, though. I think they're selling pretty well. Okay, 10 to 1100, 10.99. Reminding us that it's tax season. Finally got my return ready to get submitted. It took really long this year. And nobody put in 10.99 from what I can see, so well, you guys confirm. If that's the case, we will draw again shortly. Not even close. I'm just about to start my wing Gundam EW for a COD, but I started a big project for a coworker. Cool. Okay, so this goes on there. About to start my wing gun. I already read that one goes here. Nope. Okay. The lower leg's done. Upper legs. A 20, 22, and 23. Let's see, but when does it usually take people to build a perfect grade? Probably varies person to person and how much detail work they do and stuff like that. The PGGP01, the regular part of it, not including the full burn-in stuff, was about 26 hours for me in a continuous live stream a couple years ago for a charity stream. I did the PG Asteroid Red Frame in I think about 18 hours. Those were just snap builds, no panel line, no decals, none of that fancy stuff. You see the Delphi decals for the Riding Freedom, the color correct the white strips of the wings, so you don't have to use stickers. Nice. Of course, the PG XE out in 3 days, give or take, 2 to assemble the base kit. Bought the LEDs and stripped down and reassembled. Probably 3 months into my PG double riser and still not done, but that's not more than a few hours a day. Definitely takes some time. Varies depending on the kit too. Yeah, there's definitely a range, quite a range in the PGs in terms of how much effort they require. What's up, homies? What are you building today? Choking anyone out in jiu-jitsu class or having a great day? No jiu-jitsu today. Karate tournament all day though. We're still working on PG Unleashed. Put out 50 hours into it across 3 months. Almost done. Work on it almost every live stream. Nice. Built the RX 78 3.0. Just getting opinions on. I built that one a long time ago. It was a really nice kit. Lots of detail. Kind of raises the bar for detail on a master grade kit. Parts and color separation. It's definitely a little finicky with parts falling off if you'd like to repose frequently. Is it karate tournament? Judging or participating? I haven't been to a good tournament in 10 plus years. Officiating. I had a few students competing. I was helping out, so it was a long day. Took me at least a day. It took me 2 for Strike Freedom, built 3, and they've taken anywhere from 12 to 18 hours to build for me. Panel line only, no other work. Slow builder, I put a lot of time to clean up. Nothing wrong with that. First is going to be the PG RX 178. We'll probably detail the frame out for sure. Nice. So put some time into my Redacted 2 build, adding more decals to it so I can take it to Down East Con next weekend. Nice. Guess the most Mosquito Con, I think, in New Jersey is this weekend as well. I don't know if it's tomorrow or it was today. Always you'll call the hands on it gorilla hands. Yeah, it's got some big hands because of the articulation in the hands. It's got like the PG style hands. But it's a good kit. I like it. Cleaning up hands with the 3.0 suck proportionally. I don't mind it. I feel like there aren't many kits I dislike, so it's definitely in the not dislike category for me. Just finished up an HG Heavy Arms a little bit ago. Nice. Did you like it? How'd it come out? I'll have to do one of those at some point. Which suit do you think would make a great kit? Any suit? Which suit do you think sell really well as a PG? I feel like Heavy Arms would be good as a PG. I'm trying to think what would be good as a kit that hasn't been. I guess any of the other wing grunts. We've been talking about that a lot on past streams. Like the Aries would be sweet. I would buy a bunch of those. It's like the overflag kit, but the normal flag is way better. It's mostly the plastic is better on the normal flag. PG Sock 2 Unleashed, I want that before anything else. Makes sense. Kuma Brick and Claw, thank you for the sub. PG Heavy Arms Custom or PG Guitar, both would be cool. I feel like PG Heavy Arms would do really well. The nice thing would be if they did a PG Heavy Arms, they could do the custom as like a P Bandai or something if they really wanted to. PG Barbie would be insane. That'd be cool too. I bet that would be popular if they did it. PG Leo, and that would be sweet too. That would be a good variation if they did a PG Tallgeese or something. But 2 titanium finish RGs on P Bandai, but I already had the MGX Strike Freedom, and I hear those RGs can't stand on their own. Bandai won't do a PG Heavy Arms, and I can see a third party getting to it. There probably already is a 160 scale third party, I think. I think we've talked about it before. Like a resin kit or something. PG Nightingale. called the Monument. Oh, interesting. Comes out like end of the year. Oh, interesting. Yeah. This sort of is a third-party Tallgeese. Okay, I've heard of that one. Maybe that's the Monument. Pretty sure I've seen a 160 scale like resin heavy arms at some point. No Strike Freedom was a PG. Does Regular Freedom have a PG? I don't think so. Yeah, H years from me, definitely. Totally random question, but do you tend to follow directions in order? Do you like building a certain part, like the head first? I always tend to start with the legs. I usually follow the instructions most of the time. Think of companies who make the kits banner refuses to. I mean, so they're not fully legal in the grand scheme of things. So that's kind of what I think of them, is that they're unlicensed, technically stealing IP, which is kind of a problem that I'm not a fan of. I wish Bandai would just make the things or provide licensing to these companies so they could, do it correctly. But that's unlikely to ever happen. Personally, whatever markets are created because of gap left by Bandai, I don't mind it. It's their fault for not listening to the community. Yeah, but there's still, there is a legal aspect, right? They legally own the IP. So I'm a big fan of those kind of rights, because if you don't own the things that you create, then there's no incentive to create them. So licensing them out might not be a bad idea considering the plastic shortage. Yeah, I mean, they could just talk to these places and say, hey, just cut us a check for however many units you make. You can do the things that we don't want to do, clear it with us first, which ones you're going to do. Maybe some little bit of say in it that, you can't change this thing that way because it infringes on whatever. We don't want it to look that way. And just, tell us how many units you sold this year and cut us a check, X amount per unit or whatever. Seems like a win-win-win, right? Customers win because they have the option of the kit. The third party wins because they get to make their kit, and Bandai wins because they get paid. I don't see why they wouldn't, other than the fact that they don't do things that sometimes make sense. Can't see them doing that because what if the other companies make better builds, hurting Bandai sales? Maybe, but in a lot of ways it reduces their risk. Someone else makes better kits and they just got to collect a check and don't have to worry about investing and risking the R&D stuff. Seriously, what is with third parties and spikes? No idea. Considered a third-party disc like Hell TV, but heard it wasn't great. Bandai just doesn't like TV Wing kits. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. We're going to throw up the second draw of the night shortly here. look, but you know offhand what PGs you have in stock? I know we've got Unicorn Banshee, I think Strike Freedom. We just restocked PG Wing Zero and the am I drawing a blank? Zakutu Char. Do we have other ones? Don't hate the Kotoki versions, but the TV versions are iconic for those who grew up with Wing. I understand why they want to keep exclusivity. It allows them to control the market. True. Sometimes tell me Bandai would never let another company build kits for them. They're like Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, that's the most plausible thing, right? They're not... Uh-oh. Was I supposed to connect this first? Lose my mind here. Wings Heroes make me feel thing. I think we might have the Astro Red Frame and the Strike Rouge as well. We've got a lot of PGs in stock, actually. Not good for us builders, but I get it. Business side. Zeta. We might have the Zeta in stock too. Forgot about that one. PG Mark II is on its way, I think. That restocks next week, hopefully. $10 for PGs in stock at the moment. Yeah. PG sell when? Buy 2, save 10%. Buy 3, save 20%. That's a good approach to it, I guess. The PG said like a month ago, it's true. I don't like how vicious Nintendo is about stuff like mods and emulators. The amount of time they have shut down melee tournaments is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, second draw here. It isn't quite as bad, but stuff like having to use their water slide for GWC is upsetting. Yeah, that definitely is kind of a silly rule. All right. Second draw of the night. Let's do a number from 10 to 550 and answer the question, what is the worst kit you've ever built? 10 to 550, what's the worst kit you've ever built? Number 1, number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be the same comment for a to be valid entry. Elon's hitting hard here. Okay. A32. Haven't had one, just different. That's good. I mean, the worst kit you ever built could be an amazing kit. Honestly, depending on what stuff you've built. So I could see someone answering with the name of a kit that's actually pretty good. And I'm probably going to sleep good tonight. 10 to 5:50, yes. Ranger kit by Flame Toys was not as impressive and could not hold weapons. Black Ranger could not hold his battle axe. Oh, that's a bummer. Ranger Hawk not bad, just annoying. That makes sense. Some of those older RGs, definitely not as good as the newer RGs. Be interesting to see how the 2.0 Arc 78 real grade is. He seriously looks like a mini PGU. I think it's supposed to be pretty good. I think the improvements are going to be good. I just don't like the Arc 78 enough to want yet another Arc 78 kit. Right aside, but maybe RG Zeta. I built 2 of them, but it wasn't as bad as people say it would be. Wouldn't mind building another one. If I get the P-Bandit armor array. Marking one, jeez. Yawns are coming in hard. Dude, you gotta build RG 1.0 and 2.0 in stream, right? So I have a grand posse, either one PG or the new RG maybe. She was like 180 seconds behind. Couldn't congratulate on winning. No one yet. We haven't called time or drawn yet, so we'll be doing that soon. Use a destroy gun. I think it's on the way. That's on one of the shipments that's either just shipped or about to ship. We have a lot of stuff inbound or about to be inbound. Get Dispay finally on the way. I think it's supposed to arrive this coming week. But I think tracking hasn't shown it move in a little bit, so hopefully we'll see it move soon. There we go. I was overly impressed with the MG Arc 78 1.5, but the kit turned out pretty nice. All things considered, really solid legs. There we go. Call time in a moment or two. Okay. Let's do the knee first, I guess. B1 and B5. Oh, it's right leg, left leg. Okay, they're both the same. B1, B5. just didn't like me. That's rough. What didn't you like about it? Or what did it not like about you, I guess? I was working a full-time job along with 2 businesses been going. It's been rough. It's a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, I think it's going pretty well considering. It's definitely keeping me busy. There are moments when it's driving me nuts. You know, it's hard to manage people when you're not physically there. It's almost like managing a team on the other side of the world or something, like how I imagine that feels like, because it's hard to communicate them in real time. So I either have to figure out how to balance slipping out at the day job to communicate the things I need to communicate, or wait a whole day for a cycle. So that's been a struggle, but relatively well considering. So Nick, I saw this item called sand loop handle. Is that for holding the sand loop flex, or is that a different product altogether? I think it's a different one. I think there's a separate sand loop. I could be wrong though. I don't know that I've looked super carefully at it. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. Student love the Demi Trainer kits. Just built the PB on a Demi Garrison and it slaps nice. I've thought about that one. I wouldn't mind grabbing one of those. I somehow held out last time it was offered up. I'm not sure if they're still available now. So you're pretty much the Zordon of the Mecha Warehouse Power Rangers team. Who is your Red Ranger there? I don't know. So I've there's kind of like a pecking order in that, Patrick's been around the longest, and I think some of the team defer to him on certain things, but they're all still kind of reporting to me separately. So we don't really have like a manager at the warehouse managing the day-to-day. So there's no leader, so to speak. In a lot of ways, they at least ideally should kind of check and balance each other, because they kind of have different kind of competing priorities and stuff. And if they can't work it out, then they can ask me, I guess. Thank you. Is our question? Yes. Worst Kate you've ever built? Kate, the real MVP, bringing me a beverage update. Need to rehydrate, I think, after my day. I'm going to finish sanding this part and then I will call time. Okay, let's call time. Time is called. Parts just appeared to me and made the head of the escapades broke. I don't blame the kid exactly. The build session just kept going sideways. I hate when that happens. One thing kind of leads to another. 10 to 5, 50. $357. All right, looks like we have a winner, Lord Kronos. my winner sheet go here? It's a nice caliber, right? Congratulations, Lord Kronos. You can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com and we'll send that out. We do have a backup prize thanks to some of our whatchamacallit, super chats and such over the last few weeks and months. So we do have another kit to give away shortly, or attempt to give away at least. All right, I'm out. Good night, y'all. See you later, Comic World Boss. Nice, which one? I'll keep that a secret till it's one for now, but it is a high grade. Yeah, it's a bit of a smaller prize. It's a backup prize, but that's okay. If anyone's feeling generous and wants to super chat, we can help build up the prize pool queue for future streams. Goose is a great kit. Built the TV version last year. Nice. What's the difference between the RG, Tallgeese, the regular, the TV version? It's just like a color swap or something, right? I think they're pretty close. Built the RG Tallgeese and Tallgeese 2, I think. Or maybe it's just the Tallgeese 2. Pretty sure the TV version uses black and red. Okay, slight color difference. The updates the redacted contest. So we're gonna have published the entries. Hopefully today. Or not today. It was originally supposed to be today, but soon. Sorry. I am so tired. I think I did that the wrong side. Do you know there's a TV version? I'll need to find out now. I want to stop in and say hi. It's been a while since I've been able to join the stream. Hope you and your family are well. Everyone wants to build tonight. Hey, sorry, welcome back. It's not Choo Choo, just the regular Demi Trainer. I'm not doing well. Not doing well at all. We're gonna watch Wing again, but man, it's a tough watch. Good to see all their redacted builds. I'm most happy I was able to finish and submit an entry this time around. Nice. It's always good when you can get an entry in for a contest. I know getting my judges build together was certainly a challenge to get it done on time. All right. Right leg, A, 24, 26, 29. So I told my wife, thank you for the kit, Nick. Really appreciate all you do. No problem. It's always good seeing a prize go to a regular. Procrastinated, managed to get it done right before the entries were due. Look forward to results of redacted. I just want to be able to share mine. I'm proud of what I learned by doing it. Nice. Can you explain redacted bills, Nick? So 5 Gil, we ran a contest recently. As we're technically still running it because we're in the judging phase. We're going to post the entries for public voting before we release the judges' votes and all that stuff. But basically, the contest was that everybody bought a mystery box, the redacted 2 box in this case. Everybody got the same kit. It was a tank Notchin. People didn't know what the kit was until they received it, though. And everybody had to build it. We got 2 categories, open and out of the box. Out of the box was basically just like paint decals, things like that. Open allowed more customization. And yeah, so that's kind of the contest in a nutshell. It's kind of a fun contest. Everybody's on the same footing, having to work with the same kit. The second time we run a contest like that, we did the first redacted last year with the Tamatu. Great kit, super fun to build. Yeah, it's definitely a nice kit. I've got two spares that we had that were stickered up with the redacted sticker on my shelf at the warehouse. It's like redacted 3 is a possibility. I definitely think it's a possibility. Probably put some time between now and when we do redacted 3. Might do another regular contest before we do that, but we'll have to figure that out. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it was fun. I like doing some kind of different kind of things like that. There's a really good deal on the contest kit itself too. It was so people are invested, so I feel like it helps give you the air cover to try new things, because it's not like you're building some grill kit you couldn't easily get and stuff like that. Gives you a good excuse to try to level up. We'll be part of 3. I was in 1 but couldn't join this one. Fun kit. Unfortunately lost a piece of left arm, so I had to improvise. I'll have a 30-minute missions build contest, some redacted, have everyone get the same kit. That'd be a good idea. Great concept all around. First, maybe get over my fear of cutting into a kit to customize. Just wanted to get over my worry about painting. Super fun idea. It makes people grow. Yeah, I think we had to. We were commenting when we were judging that there were a number of entries that we were giving good, looks at for top places that were, in the notes said they were the first time the builder had ever painted a kit. So I take that as a win. We're helping people get better, try new things, expand their skills, which is a good thing. Yeah, bring them both redacted 1 and 2 down East Con since they were both within a year. Nice. How does the giveaway work? It's my first time since seeing one of your live streams. So periodically throughout the stream, we'll ask people for a number in a certain range and an answer to a question. We then draw a number, and if your number gets picked, you win. We gave away the main prize. We do have a backup prize on tap, though. So we will be attempting some more draws. Doing a contest with the kit helps the distributor give you good deals. It's kind of the other way around. We're able to find good opportunities, I'll say, for some of these kits. That's part of how we're able to offer good prices on the kits, as we find things that maybe we can get a bulk deal on or something like that. Helps us source kits at a good price, and then still be able to offer good prizes in the contest and all the other good stuff with it. with the next one. Kind of hoping it's around Halloween this year, and a kit that plays towards that. That'd be cool. Not sure what we're going to do. Sometimes it's kind of driven by what we have for options at the time. And right now I'm looking to not add any more to my plate. I definitely don't want to have a Redacted 3 contest ending around the time we're doing any mech, for example. Be interesting. I'm just thinking about this now. I haven't put any long-term serious thought into it, but it'd be interesting to have a like virtual component to any mech, maybe. You'll have an amazing evening. I'm just getting home and it's burrito time. Be safe, rest well, and happy building. See you later, Lee's Creative Art. Back on another Gundam. It's a Gundam type kit. I won't say if it's a Gundam or not. It's definitely Bandai. Koda's been great with all of it. It seems also, yeah, they've been good. A lot of prize support. They've been one of our biggest supporters. Getting direct with Kotobukiya has been one of the greatest things for the business in general, because they're super supportive. We got that direct line of communication with them. Definitely got to talk to them about any mech, and you know, maybe some giveaway support and other stuff there from them as well. But they've sent out prizes for both redacted contests and other stuff occasionally too. The charity stream they sent out prizes for. What are the dates for any mech? I don't remember hearing them in the monthly recap video. It'll be Sunday, August 11th, I believe. Please bring in New Mexico. There's no way I can make it up. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I'll raise the idea with the judges. That might be a really big ask for them. They're already volunteering a whole bunch of time to be there for the event, but maybe it's I don't know. Maybe they got some ideas for that. Probably a reason why it doesn't make sense, but I enjoyed every Coda kit I built. Coda makes some good stuff. I've enjoyed all the Coda stuff I've built too. And they're really good to work with. One of my favorite manufacturers to work with directly. Its own category with your employees judging. Yeah, I don't know. I have to figure out how to do that. I feel like for it to have the same value, we'd want the judging to be similar to the DAM event, which I don't think our employees definitely can judge and provide feedback the same way, but something to at least think about, entertain. What are your thoughts on those glass files, sander things? I've been a big fan of the Razor gun primer, which is what I'm using since I started using one in October 2022. It's been a while now. It's a good, great tool. Highly recommend it. Okay, it's both legs. They're building mostly Bandai Gundams, of course, but lately it seems to work on mostly Koto kits. Granted, I've fallen into the Musume rabbit hole. That will definitely do it. All right. Cool, I never knew about them, and all of a sudden I'm seeing them everywhere. They've definitely been around for a while, and I'd highly recommend the Razor Origin, Razor Plus. I haven't used the Plus, but I've heard good things. Basically everything Gun Primer makes is pretty good. They're also a great brand to work with. They got their stuff figured out. Okay, C24. Getting close to the end here. Is there any way for people to donate kits to the stream? Or just do super chats? So you can do the super chats, one option. You could totally donate a kit to the stream. We've had people do that before. The way people have done that in the past is buying a kit as a local pickup item and then sending a note to me or emailing support, whatever works for you, that the item is a stream donation, and then we'll set it aside, essentially fulfill it to ourselves to be used for the stream giveaway prizes. Definitely have people do that from time to time. It's super helpful. Should be judged event, do a cool build, want people attending, and remote building the same kit, and have them submit pics or video not in person to see what everyone does. Yeah, I have to think about how that would work, what the benefits are. I don't know. Thanks for the sub, Bass Ackwards. Something I gotta get done. I keep thinking of stuff. Someone just wants to donate their backlog. We've had that happen too. People have shipped us kits before to give away. That happens more during the charity stream typically. Well, especially we got some local customers that will donate kits off their backlog that maybe they don't think they're going to get to help with the charity stream. Also super helpful. We've had people ship stuff to us to give away. So take the Gun Primer, Scriba. Good easy entry point of scribing, very, very much so. How much hot glue can burn? Where are you putting your hot glue, man? Working on magnets for the walls of this dial. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, I'm going to put the third draw here momentarily. This would be the draw for the first backup prize. All right. What else is I catch a stream? Love your music choices. Thanks, Devin. It's going to take a bit with all the panel lining. Work kits limited. No, not really. To work on finding a Koenig Wolf kit. Yes, indeed. Okay. Okay. Third draw here. Okay, third draw. We're going to do a number. Let's see. This is from music, or someone mentioned music. 10 to 350. What's your favorite genre of music? Let's go there. We haven't asked questions like that in a while. 10 to 350. What's your favorite genre of music? One number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship US addresses. You must be present to win, and the answer to the question and your number has to be in the same comment for your valid entry. 10 to 350. Favorite genre of music? To ask earlier, how did it go with VCU Gunpla? I'm not sure. Was that today? I know it was coming up soon. I've been so heads down. I've got probably a million messages I have to check out today that I missed while I was at the tournament. A5, A19. That runner is done. Right. I'm not entering just one answer. A lot of metal genres on the list here. Is it country to be made fun of? I mean, metal is the best genre, so I don't blame all of you metalheads for that. I think from the 90s, it was so choice. Too tired to build using hobby tweezers to unwrap mini Reese's. What was the giveaway question? Favorite genre of music? Okay, so that goes in there. Okay, I've got C20. Metal 2, but I can't listen to it when I drive. I hear rage and speeding. I feel like most metal actually kind of chills me out a little bit. Like, I don't know. I guess it bleeds off the high energy whatever. Usually listen to angry metal. When you're not streaming, do you play show or music while building? Usually music. Like I'm up in the attic, in the quote-unquote content studio, hobby room. Usually I'm just listening to music. My work from home rig for the new day job's up there too, so that ends up getting distracting. I'll look over, see my next project up on sticks or whatever kid I'm working on doing stuff for. Put a lot into these modern FM kits, really nice stuff. I don't mind that it doesn't have an open cockpit or pilot figure. Metal for me is another nice outlet. When I'm frustrated or angry, they scream for me. It helps me concentrate, definitely. 100% of the metal being relaxing. Yeah, like I need it sometimes to get into the flow with work stuff. Depends on what I'm doing, but I can definitely get into a better groove sometimes. Engineers would appreciate a good Gundam kit. I think generally speaking, yeah. Actually, I had a conversation with the ops manager or supply chain guy or whatever you want to call him at the new place. Found out that I do this as my other thing and was asking all about it. Sounds like he must have grown up with Grandizer or something like that because he was asking about. They had kits of that stuff. Tempted to bring in the high grade version of that. You know, first taste is free or whatever, get them addicted. If you could do an official redesign of any MS mobile armor from any series, what would it be? I'm not sure. I don't know if there's any on my list that I want to improve or change. It's a good one. 10. How fragile do you... The razor is personally, I had it for 2 days and actually dropped it to 6 inches and had it break in half. I've definitely dropped mine and haven't had an issue. What surface did you drop it on? Haven't had any issue with mine, so I don't think it's that fragile, but maybe you got really unlucky with how it fell. Or what it fell on. Okay, so legs are going to go on here. Alright, I'm going to call time here. This backpack and weapons time. It was tile I super glued together so it wouldn't flop. I had to order a new one. Yeah, I think there's some danger there if it's broken. Reserve 3 months dropped in the kitchen 20 times, fine so far. Tile's definitely less than ideal because it's glass. Thought about doing anything special for stream number 200. It was definitely brought up recently. Don't have a plan yet, but we're going to be thinking about doing something special, I think. Okay, calling time. 10 to 350, I believe, is the range for our backup prize. 311. I don't see a 311. I'll let you guys confirm. If that's the case, we'll make one attempt at the end of the stream. Weird thoughts on the Gun and Breaker Battle Log kits. I built one and tossed it. When I finished, it was so horribly made, nothing stayed together. Oh, it's interesting. I thought they were supposed to be pretty good, but they're basically recolors for the most part. Well, I guess there's some that were new. Which one best backwards? Okay, see 29 and 31. Put the C in the wrong thing. I enjoyed the Helios, double command quants is really great kit. Yeah, I think some of them are really nice and some are just recolors of older kits, so that might be the difference. Find number 311 considering the question is music related. Yeah, definitely. Inverted red frame mastery in my backlog. That's a pretty cool one, I think. Goof Crimson is awesome because it is a goof. Taurus is cool and concept, but kit wise isn't stable. Blazing Gundam, as it turns out, well, my son had issues with the Helios. Reminds me I still need the Battle of Barbatos and Red Frame. Barbatos my backlog. Want to kit bash it with some Baku. So interesting. It's an interesting idea. The bow on the Barbatoros. The PGU ARC-70 in my pack log right now. I'm a bit nervous to build it since it's my first PG and I don't want to make a mistake. I mean, it's not that much different than any other kit. I guess it's more expensive and all that stuff, more parts, but I wouldn't be too nervous about it. All right, backpack is on. Okay, weapons C33 and 34. Paint my Barbatoros, build it. It's amazing and not hard to build. Talk about the PGU. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people get intimidated by kits, and I don't. I understand the rationale behind it, but people generally shouldn't be that intimidated by kits, because kits are just kits, you know. They're ripping more parts or whatever. I could see not wanting to maybe paint a really complex kit. But most kits aren't that bad. Man, today flew by. Almost at the end time here. I got one more draw to do. I'll put that number range out momentarily. We'll be back is waiting for stickers. I hardly use that box anymore. I can feel that. We were able to take advantage of the Delphi restock and the G rework. Was it last week? Or the week before? Recent G rework restock. Panel on my PGU, I'm sure it looks great with it, but the lines in the kit so defined that it kind of doesn't need it. Didn't wait to combine one of my Discord wins to it. Nice. Hopefully, our plan is to get into a regular rhythm of Gun Primer, G Rework, Delphi, Disbay 2. We had some struggles with this restock, but we'll hopefully get into a rhythm of, you know, monthly again with that stuff too. I'm happy with tonight's build. It's my major build time every week, and I've got all the magnets glued into my foam. Good start for me. Nice. No big. I don't use any stickers. 78 MG. At the base. Look, reminds me of the movie. And went at Path of the Eclipse in 2 days. We're not far from it. We're like 95% around where I'm at, I think. That's interesting. This plugs into the forearm. That's cool. So if your old kit, something that came up before you got into Gunpla more specifically. I mean, that's most things. I only started in technically like 2016, 2017. So most of the kits I built. So I think the MG Heavy Arms Custom is one of my favorite kits that I usually answer from favorite kit, and I think it fits that category. With Attack of the Fire Nation during the eclipse, just south of totality here. I think somewhere between 80 and 90%. Still pretty good. Okay, so final draw of the night. The WNT when Alex found that word. So nice. Yeah, we'll hopefully be able to fill out the rest of the inventory and restock ones that are moving fast. I mean, we're at the mercy of what they have. But hopefully restock more and more frequently. All right, so that's what the question was going to be. So we're going to number from 10 to 100. And should next stream be water slide decals? I've got to add decals to finish decals on the 2 sub-machines that I used for the tutorial for decals. Or should it be another set of panel lining, some kits that need to be whatever. So decals or panel lining, 10 to 100. 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win. And your answer to the question and the number had to be in the same comment or do valid entry. 10 to 100 decals or panel lining. I feel like there were a lot of yes answers as I was taking my time trying to get all those words out. Think water slides are winning? Oops, answered too early, but whatever it is, yes. Yes, I hate decals. Want to see someone else suffer. I like decals. Okay. C32, C30. So question, water slides or panel lining next week? I think water slides is winning, but a bunch of panel lining kind of jumped into. If anyone feels so inclined to actually count answers and see what the consensus or majority actually is, that'd be great. Figure I'm doing both at some point or the other. Get top coat at that stream as well. Probably not. I tend to do the top coating as off stream because I'm airbrushing. Someone wins, that's the choice. I guess that's the way to do it. Just finish the legs and waist for my double X. I'm not going to, like, if I don't know any better. I'm trying to think, and this is the new gun so far. To finish more of your backlog. They're both things I need to do, right? I want to get the those water slides done, those sub-machines. I got 2 more sub-machines to paint. I don't think I'm getting any painting done tomorrow, but when I do get more painting, I'll need to get those done and more decals on the other ones. The kits that are being panel lined, I think, are going to get top coated after to do water slides. So those will also need water slides at some point. So trying to alternate, so I'm not doing any one thing for too long. So the Demi was the first kit I ever tried water slides on. It turned out well, nice. Built the forgiveness, a nice coverage. I've only had top coats. Looking forward to seeing that project of yours. It's been a bit that you've been working on it. Oh, the submachines for the diorama. Votes for panel lighting so far. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to bring that on stream. Before 9, C28. I think I'm going to try to finish the shield before I call time here. B3 is the top antenna. Which I don't need, but I can cut that out real quick. 11 votes for either or. 48 votes for water slides. So sounds like water slides the thing to do per the votes. Can make sense. Either way, I gotta move the needle. So I could do water slides next week, maybe the week after. And probably do another snap build, and then panel line, then a snap build, then more water slides, then a snap build. Candles help keep the water warm for long sessions. Yeah, I've heard people use a mug warmer can work too. I'll have to think about that for next time. If I'm doing water slides for 2 hours, the water's likely to get cold, so I'll either have to get up to refresh at least once or twice, or I need to figure out one of those kind of answers. Nick, you mentioned to me last week about display restock. When was that supposed to be again? Best guess is this coming Friday. The shipment is inbound. Last I checked, which I think was last night, tracking hadn't moved in a few days. It's supposed to be coming by air. So assuming it arrives by, I don't know, maybe Wednesday or very latest Thursday morning, but that's cutting it really close for a display restock, then we should be good for the restock on Friday. That's the hope. It's been sitting in limbo for way too long. Best of snacks and 3.9%. Nice. I think that's one of the things that was holding the shipment up, actually. Like I said, we want to get back to a monthly pattern on Disbay. Alright, so this go on there for a pretty cool looking shield. Click. Alright, this one also is going to go through on there. I think this connects to the arm. Awesome. Shows restock 419. When can we order on the website? But waiting for Destroy Gundam. 419 would be 419. That's the Friday the 19th. We usually restock on Fridays. So those dates are the date that it should go live that morning, nominally speaking. Assuming the shipment's not delayed or anything like that. You guys carried to me epoxy putty at some point. I find it weird that's not one of the two options on the site. I think there's only been two. I think we had white and gray or something. I'm not sure exactly, but I don't think we had their epoxy. We had some other epoxy putties though, I think. Okay, calling time. Final draw of the night here. Love display markers. Nobody has been able to get them in stock. I'm gonna have to stock up. Yeah, I know not everything for Disbay is coming. We ordered the stuff that was popular, regular items first, and then we're gonna hopefully expand more offerings and get some more of the other stuff soon. Okay, 10 to 100, 72. Feels like the only non-meaningful number tonight. Okay, so 72, we got Andrew London. Did I see another one? $272. I think it's just Andrew London. So congratulations, Andrew. The prize is an HG powered gym. So congrats on that. You can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com and we will get that shipped out for you this week, hopefully. So that's it for prizes. Thank you, everybody who's been hanging out tonight. Hope you guys had a good night. I did. Went by super fast. It's the end of our backup prizes, so always feeling generous, wants to donate through Super Chat to help build up the backup prize pool for next week. That'd be great. Otherwise, I'll see you guys all next week, same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Also, don't forget, we do have a sale over at mechawarehouse.com this weekend, April 20, for 20% off select items. A lot of great stuff in there, including some PGs. So go take a look, check out our restock that we had this past week. And yeah, see you guys all next time. Have a great evening, great rest.